When you serve at church, you're part of a team. And that's a wonderful thing because it means that you're connected with other people to accomplish the mission of the church. And so since you're part of a team, you don't want to just kind of show up at the last minute, put in minimum effort, and then leave immediately. You want to build into your team members, and that's what our final principle is all about, how to help build the team. And that's your responsibility as a member of the team. And so there's a few things we need to understand about this. God loves teams. This idea of a team isn't something that we just sort of created or maybe in the last couple hundred years that Christians came up with. Teamwork is built into the Christian life. In fact, as you read the Bible, you realize that from beginning to end, the Christian life is all about groups. It's about other people. It's not just about being a bunch of mavericks out on our own, going solo in life. Because as you read the Bible, it says that we have to do stuff. We have to love one another, serve one another, help one another, be generous to one another. You can't do one another things by yourself. Just not possible. And so God has wonderfully blessed us to be part of teams, to work together. And you know, when you work in a team, things go better for you. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. No area of the church can be run by one person. And the operations tasks of a church are enormous. They can seem overwhelming, and so that's why you have a team. So enjoy your team. Enjoy your team members. Get to know each other, talk to each other, and not just at church, but outside of church. Enjoy being on a team. Enjoy being connected with other Christians serving the mission of your church. And encourage those around you. When you serve on your team, focus on being the encourager. Focus on looking at the best in people and encouraging them in the way they serve on your team, on the way they lead your team if they're the leader, if they're new. Encourage them as they begin to do the hard tasks that are part of being on your team. And this is a command that comes from God. So encourage each other and build each other up, just as you are already doing. When ministry gets hard, and it's going to get hard, it's easy to complain, it's easy to criticize, it's easy to point out the flaws, but God calls us to encourage people. God calls us to build people up. And that's what we need to do to the members of our teams. But as we're going to see in the last part of our principle here, there's another way that we can encourage people, and it has to do with building the team for the future. Invite others to join the team. Ministry is a lot more fun when you do it with your friends. Now, you're going to make new friends on your team, but invite friends who aren't serving in your church to join your team. Invite them to serve alongside of you. Remember, God has called all of us into service. All of us have a role to play, and so take the initiative. It's a lot more likely that someone's going to join a team if you personally invite them than if they just hear an announcement on the stage or read a bulletin announcement or something like that. People need that personal invitation, so take on the responsibility. Even if you're not the leader, invite others to join the team. Each of you together are Christ's body, and each of you is a part of it. As you read 1 Corinthians 12, it becomes obvious that our churches will never be healthy until everyone plays their part, until everyone is serving, until everyone finds their role on a team. And so take the initiative. Invite new people to serve on your team. Give them the opportunity to be part of your wonderful team.